couple of new items going into my Etsy shop. This is a parlor stove. I love the way this looks. It does not open or light up or anything like that, but I just think it's so cool looking all the same. I was originally thinking about putting one of these in my dollhouse. I'm not sure where I would put it, which room I would put it in, or how I would, whether or not it would actually fit into the appearance of my house. But I'm thinking about it just because I think it's the coolest looking piece. I love how it's like kind of antique. It's got this sort of like brass finish on some of the trim spots. Very cool looking. And then the other thing I got, which I had ordered to go into my house as 1/12 scale items, but they do not fit 1/12 scale at all. If I were to use this in a 1/12 scale, this picture would be about 15 inches tall in real life. This sugar bowl, I think I measured this at, about 9 inches tall in real life. This would be a 6-inch tall creamer in real life. Just doesn't work. But I think it would work in a 1/6 scale house. And I actually have a 1/6 scale house that I plan to refinish someday. It needs some repair. Some of the wood is split and there's a lot of, sort of aging and damage inside. If I were to put this in a 1/6 scale house, that means that this 6, 7, that means that this picture is about 8 inches tall. Which, in real life is not bad. The sugar bowl then becomes about, 3, 4.5 inches tall. Kind of a large sugar bowl, but not ridiculously large. The creamer then becomes about 3 inches tall, and I think, the overall appearance of it when it's all set up, it looks good. The opening of this cup at the top would be about 3 inches across, and it would be about 2.5, 2 3/4 inches high. So that's, so that all works in a 1/6 scale house. And so that's how I'm going to list them. I'm going to list them in a 1/6 scale section of my shop, which is kind of empty right now. There's not a lot in it, so I'm glad to have some things to put in it. Let me just get one of these little dishes out so you can see the detail. I do love the design. So I've got this one. It's a green, kind of a geometric, funky, modern looking print. And then I got 2 other designs. A blue floral design. These are just the saucers that I'm holding up, so that's why they're so tiny. They just go under the cups, but I love that little pretty blue flower design. I think that's really sweet. And it's just these little whimsical little blue dots, which again I think is just really sweet, very cute. I'm not sure if any of these will actually work in my 1/6 scale house. I would love to use any of them. I think they're all so adorable, and the scale is close enough that I'd be happy with it. But I think all of these patterns are a little bit modern, and I think that my house is going to end up probably being either a colonial era or a Regency era. I'm kind of leaning toward Regency era for that house. So none of these would really quite work for that. I am working on some pieces of things, which are going to be, there's more pieces in the works. There's going to be desk sets, desk organizer sets, in some different colors. These are items that I'm making, so I'm working on those. There's 2 pieces, and I've got 2 more planned to be a complete set. Just gotta look at that stove again because it's so cute. And that measures a little over 4 inches in real life, so that would be, the equivalent of, in dollhouse size, that's about 4 feet. It's a 48-inch high stove, which is a pretty good scale. That's one of the things I'm getting really picky about, is whether things are an accurate scale. All right, well, come on over to my shop and see these and see what else is going on there. I'm going to try to build up a really good supply of things before the Christmas season, which seems like it's far away, but it's not. See you soon.